Yo, what up, y'all? How y'all feeling today? I'm feeling good. I'm about to just get right to it. Right now, I'm gonna just touch bases on a few comments that was left on the Boston video, where the cop that shot the dirt biker and all the dirt bikes were left in the middle of the highway. Initially, I was going to ignore a lot of the comments because a lot of the people in the comments are basically just ignorant to the fact of what's going on. My battery's kind of low, so I'm gonna try to have me get to it real quick. There's one comment that this guy said. You can always tell the stolen bikes and quads. They are the ones that drop and leave in the middle of the highway. No one in their right mind would run away from their $10,000 dirt bikes. Effing thieves. I'm not even gonna I don't even get mad anymore when people who say that these dudes they're stolen dirt bikes, because for one, I'm not leaving my bike if I paid $5,000, $6,000, $10,000 for it. So I'm gonna assume you basically stole that bike. Let me break it down to you. It does not work like that. My first dirt bike I had was a RM250 stroke, and I paid $1,500 for it, or $2,000. Hard working money. I worked my behind off to get that. And I went to this park. I went to go ride, try to get used to riding. I went to this park. The cop pulled up. I didn't run. Cop was like, "Hey, you need to go to Chester Park. Go ride over there. Don't ride over here in Memorial Park." I said, "Okay, cool." Now, I did not take the dirt bike around the street. I didn't do that. What I did was I borrowed my cousin's pickup truck. I loaded my bike on the pickup truck and I drove to Chester Park. I get over there. I got my little cousin Quan with me. I got a couple other my little cousins there. I'm just teaching them how to ride. Just keep them out of the street and not do nothing negative. We're in the park. So we're riding. Never hit the ground. We're on the grass. There's no kids in this park. It's just completely open area. Cop comes up and watches us for 20 minutes. He's like, he sat there and watched. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just riding a dirt bike, teaching little youngins how to ride. No issue. He walks over to me. My little cousin's on the bike, and he was like, "Hey, I'm taking the bike." I said, "For what? What are you talking about? I'm not doing anything wrong. You guys told me to come over here." He was like, "Well, the sergeant called and said, whoever's riding that bike back there, take it." I'm like, take it? First of all, I have the title. I have the title for the bike. It's not registered, it's not insured at this point because I'm not on the street. I'm on the grass, I'm not doing nothing crazy. So he said, doesn't matter, I gotta take the bike. So even though in that situation where in my eyes, I didn't do anything wrong. I took the bike. I didn't understand. I'm like, you know what? From now on, I'm not stopping for a cop ever again. Because when I want to do the right thing, you do the right thing these days, and you still in the society that I grew up in, and a lot of these guys grew up in, the right thing doesn't happen back in return. I've seen a couple guys that have their bike insured, registered, titles, everything to their bike, do everything right. And the cops decide they do unethical things and take your stuff anyway. And you still gotta come out of pocket of getting your bike out of the storage, which they beat you in the head over that, $500-$600 to get the bike out. And you get fines like reckless driving when you're not even driving reckless at all. It's scenarios like that. That was very minor, but scenarios like that make people handle things a certain way. A lot of these guys now, like, you can have everything legit on your bike. You know you pay your hard working money for your bike, but you'd rather not even go through the hassle because of what you're doing, who you are, who you're with. They're not gonna do the right thing anyway. That's the mentality a lot of these guys had. I know I had that. I'm not stopping at all anymore. If you had everything legit on the bike, right? Everything was legit, registered, insured, paperwork for the bike. The right thing to do is just to pull over, get a traffic ticket, right? Um, the places where I grew up at, that does not happen. Um, you getting your bike towed, you're gonna have a hard time getting that bike back, and majority of the time you're gonna get locked up for it. And a lot of things that they're gonna hit you with is reckless driving, even though you could just be cruising on the highway, not even willing. You're getting hit with a reckless driving ticket. All different type of other stuff that's coming along with that shouldn't happen. The right thing will it should be just to get a traffic ticket and go on your way, right? Does not happen, man. No matter if your bike is legit or not. It's like, nah. If I stop, it's gonna get ugly. And y'all know how many bad cops there are out there. And I'm not trying to say every cop is out there just bad, because it's not. Because there's a lot of good cops that I just witnessed recently. And the cop was like, okay, I understand you guys are just trying to have a good time. Just try to not be reckless. Don't ride on the sidewalks. Don't be doing crazy stuff on the road, like cutting cars off, running red lights. That's all stuff I do not agree with, and I would never agree with. And this one cop, he came to one of the riders. Unfortunately, he actually got hit off the bike by another vehicle, and the cop pulled up like, I don't know, what y'all running for? He was like, it's no issues. I just don't want to see all the bikers go downtown. Y'all can ride through here, just don't go downtown. And he didn't give the guy a ticket, or he didn't take his bike. That's completely, like, you got my utmost respect for that. Like, that usually does not happen. Now, the usual is, I'm taking your bike, reckless driving ticket, and they're gonna pound you with a bunch of different tickets that most likely didn't even happen. That's just what comes with the lifestyle. Basically, when it comes down to it, is you guys just looking at bikers that's looking at all the negative that's happening in the bike life culture. The running red lights, riding on sidewalks, being reckless, willing in, not doing what the bikes are intended for. But what you guys are not seeing is what is taken away. What's it stopping? These bike ride-outs, they get kids off the street. A lot of these kids not killing each other. They're not selling drugs no more. They're not doing anything negative. This is actually something positive in the urban community. And a lot of you guys just don't see that, nor understand it, because you guys aren't in the urban community, so you don't know what's going on. You just going by, okay, the law is there for a reason. And the cops have certain laws they gotta abide by, and they don't do it. But nobody sees that. I mean, all they see is black people. In fact, I can't even say black people. But all you guys see is bikers on the street being reckless. But you don't see what it does for the community. And the community loves it. It's always the ones that, the community loves it, yo. You know, as I'm making this video, it's just, I'm realizing that I can't really put everything I want to say in one video, because it's entirely too much. And it'll be it's basically me trying to prove to the world what's going on. But that's not my goal. My goal is basically to just to give you guys an understanding of why we do what we do. And I don't know, it's so much on my heart with this. Like, I don't know anybody more passionate about the bike life culture except a few of the OGs. More passionate about the culture than I am, because I see the good in it, and hopefully that I can get the world to see what I see in the culture. Like, I get chills thinking about it. And one day, I hope that we can find somewhere for these guys to ride, and ride in peace. because it does help the urban community, and it's just helping them get out of the streets, man. And it's like the law enforcement, the government, it's like some of them see it, but at the same time, is the ones that's really in charge just don't want to see it happen. Want to touch bases more on this subject? Just write in the comments, and I definitely want to talk more on it, because I'm doing all I can to make sure that the good is brought out in this culture. And I'm even bypassing all these negative comments. And no matter what y'all say, I'm always one person that's always going to spread positivity to everybody, especially if you're on the bike. I always show love to everybody, man. So even if you're giving me slander, it's all love at the end of the day. So nothing but love to everybody, man. So talk to me. Let's have this debate. I'm gonna keep having these conversations, man. Much love to y'all. Oh, don't forget, please stop by freetopeeps.com. Grab some merchandise. Show some love to us. We gonna definitely show it back. Yeah. Talk to y'all soon, man. Much love.